Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine. Today I want to talk about fall trends, or really just things that I'm excited to wear this fall. I have done one full 75-day no-buy already this year, and I'm doing a second one now. Not a complete no-buy, but another version of the old loser in Brooklyn 75 hard style challenge, where you just don't buy clothes for 75 days. For some people, maybe that's not a lot of time. I love shopping. So this year, I've been experimenting with not doing it so much. And one of the things that I've stopped doing is impulse purchasing. I've still spent a lot of time on Pinterest and getting inspiration from movies, TV, music, pop culture history, my own life in the 90s and 2000s and even the early 2010s. So rather than talking about fall fashion trends today, I'm gonna just talk about things that I'm excited to wear, things that I already have in my closet that I don't need to go and buy, and hopefully you can get inspired to wear things a little bit differently that you already own. Fall is already underway, so let's get started. The first on my list is a ludicrously capacious bag. If you watched Succession, you know what I'm talking about. It's just another way of saying a hilariously gigantic bag. We're already seeing these everywhere, and I love them. You know, obviously I don't have a Birkin, but I love a satchel of any kind. I love a tote bag. I love carpet bags. I love anything embroidered, anything that's like a bright color. And then of course, leather. I still think, you know, we're doing pop of red. A lot of the girls are saying pop of burgundy. Go for it. I would like to see it. And something that I've been really enjoying lately is going back on my Pinterest all the way back to 2011 when I first got Pinterest and seeing the fashion that I've saved there. I know a lot of people like delete their old favorites, and I don't, which is becoming kind of useful for me because I think boho is coming back in a way that I like really enjoy. So I'm seeing a lot of like really fun suede slouchy bags and other things like that. Okay, another thing I want to do that's not fashion, but it is style, I guess, is side swept bangs. I've always had bangs, as I've mentioned before, and in the 2000s I was like the queen of the side bang. And I just feel like it is so, like, when done well and not like a scene way, it can be very fashionable. You know, shaggy bangs and curtain bangs have been like trending for a while, and I just want to see more people doing like the Olsen twin 2000s side bang. And I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll try it right now. Like, I have a cowlick, so my hair kind of like naturally does this. And personally, I would like if it would come back because it would make doing my hair easier. I mean, this is not really a side bang, is it? It's a start. Does it look cool? I kind of like it. I'm not gonna leave it like that, but guys, there's something there. When I think of the side bang, I think of obviously Mary-Kate and Ashley, Megan Fox, and Aaliyah, the originator. Never forget. She like always had like one eye covered, which I think could be fun. I don't know if you guys have heard of granola girl aesthetic. I'm not one to be obsessed with dressing in any particular aesthetic, but granola girl is one that I kind of liked. It feels like almost like fall coconut girl. Like if coconut girl is your 2000s surfer aesthetic, then granola girl is, to me, your 2000s like hiking outdoorsy aesthetic. And that's kind of how I dress around the house, with the exception of like when I'm faking it and making videos like this. I don't dress like this 24/7. When I think of granola girl, I think of like thick knit socks, hoodies, Patagonia jackets, hiking shoes, cozy sweaters, slouchy beanies, and just kind of being super comfortable and cool in this like cozy tomboyish way. There's really not a good way of describing it that I've come up with, but it just reminds me of how me and my friends like dressed when I was in high school in the 2000s. I don't know, it's very like Pacific Northwest. Is that fair to say? I have a lot of like hiking shoes, I have fleeces, I have fun trucker hats. I have a lot of stuff in my closet that's like this, and so I'm excited to really style it and see what I can come up with. Everybody's talking about leopard print right now, and I'm leopard print pilled. Here's my little leopard. She's so cute. This is my leopard accessory. Her name is Pee-wee. Okay, so yeah, I don't have a ton of leopard print things, but I did buy a pair of leopard print jeans that I'm excited to wear. And I think the way to do it is maybe not going like full glam with the leopard print. I mean, you can, I think that's amazing. It's very like city girl, like going out. But when am I ever doing that these days? Like, it's a Saturday night right now and I'm sitting here filming this video for you, so that should tell you. But I love the idea of like a leopard print jean and a comfy t-shirt or a leopard faux fur coat, where you're like dressing it down in kind of a grungy way. Or maybe it's like a pop of leopard, like a purse, or like this one where she's wearing it as a cardigan underneath a bunch of other really cool stuff. I like that. It never goes out of style. I think the goal is to just not overthink it. A similar thing that's like always trending in fall is velvet. I used to have so much velvet in the 2010s and I got rid of a lot of it because it was kind of like, I feel like we were overdoing it with like our crushed velvet and the Ariana Grande velvet, the like Kylie Jenner velvet thigh-high boots, that kind of thing. They were just everywhere. And I ended up getting rid of some stuff that I realize now I might actually like to wear again. These boots, I believe, are velvet and they just have kind of a paisley embroidery on them. I think that is so gorgeous. Boho velvet bags with embroidery. And then just kind of like witchy velvet things like shawls, you know, fur trimmed velvet jackets, really glamorous gowns if an event like that should come your way. I don't have a lot of velvet in my closet anymore and I wish I did. So I'm gonna dig around and see what I can find because Lord knows there's things in there that I have forgotten about. Definitely follow me on Instagram if you wanna see what outfits I come up with because I'm doing, like I said, another 75 days of outfits without buying anything new and maybe you'll find that entertaining, I don't know. Something else I find really witchy is like an ornate detailed belt or like a belt buckle. I finally got a detailed leather belt with like a brushed metal buckle. It's not a very big buckle, but if it were huge, I would love that even more. You can thrift them really easily. I'm obsessed with buckles that are really unique, like this one, the detail on this one. It's just very like, I don't know, Renaissance fair. I really love it. And what I think that would go well with is low-rise flare jeans. Hello, we've been talking about low-rise jeans for like 2 years, 3 years now. I can't even keep up anymore. But I feel like we've mostly been seeing baggy. What I really enjoyed about like the clothes that I wore in high school was how comfortable a low-rise flare jean is, and it kind of goes with everything. And I know we always say like, oh, you know, clothes don't need to be flattering, and that is true. But for me, I don't always want to wear a baggy outfit. Sometimes I actually like the like silhouette that a pair of like tighter jeans gives me. But a low rise is like, I used to sleep in my jeans when I would sleep over at my friend's house because they were that comfortable. They're not constricting you around the waist. So I don't know, I know a lot of people hate low rise, but I love the way that these look and these like look super comfortable. So I'm just like, yes, if I had the perfect pair, that would be amazing. And also corduroys. I am so traumatized because you guys, this time last year, I thrifted online 3 pairs of low-rise flare jeans for fall. I had started running last year. I was like, I guess in this Delulu haze of what my size actually was. And because sizes were a little bit different 20 years ago, and junior sizes are also slightly different from adult sizes, I was just like cuckoo about it. And then also low rise is measured differently. So if you're gonna like thrift this stuff online, just be careful and actually take the measurements, because I bought 3 pairs. I bought a pair of vintage Hollister distressed jeans that I love. I bought a pair of vintage True Religions that are the most incredible Western inspired vintage jeans I've ever seen. And I bought a pair of Union Bay low-rise corduroy flares. I cannot get any of them above my hips. I don't know what I was thinking and how I miscalculated so badly, but you know, lesson learned. This is like such a randomly specific detail, but I want to talk about it. I've been seeing all over Pinterest, girls with knee-high boots, obviously. Wellies, I've been talking about on this channel for a while. Everybody's talked about the campus boot, you know, a knee-high leather, whatever. I mean, it's nothing new. The riding boot, the motorcycle boot. But one little detail that I've noticed is people wearing knee-high socks underneath the boot, and I just think that's so cute. I love when they're like slouchy underneath the wellies, or like a lace that pops out of the top. I think they're really cute when they're like contrasting with the material of the boot, and I also think they're probably a really great way to stay warm in the winter. So I actually have some knee-high wool socks. Yeah, it feels like maybe like a little trick to keep wearing jorts and wear a knee-high boot with a knee-high sock. I'm acting like this is like rocket science and that I have made this discovery on my own. You know what I think has gotten a bad rap for the past few years? Chunky shoes. I guess because that's all we were really wearing for the later 2010s, and you know, it was platform everything. It was kind of overdoing it. I get that. So we went kitten heel, and we went skinny shoe, and we went ballet flats, which I still love. Okay. But I do think that there is a time and a place and an aesthetic for a chunky shoe, a wedge even, a platform heel, if you will. My mom is like the queen of wedges, and I inherited a pair of woodblock platform heels that are just so deliciously 70s. I was like, why are we not wearing these more? I'm sure some people are. I don't know. I know heels aren't comfortable, but I find that these big block heels are a lot more comfortable than like a kitten heel. Honestly, even a ballet flat. That thing is digging into the back of your heels and you know it. So, I mean, why not try something like this? Or this? Or even like a boot with a platform? What about these? Okay, and then lastly, another like 2010s fave that I miss is sequins. I'm specifically really into like a pop of silver sequin right now. I feel like a silver sequin is like leopard print in the sense that it goes with everything. It should be popular every fall and winter. I think if you like pair it with some casual stuff, you're not necessarily gonna look like 1979 disco diva. You're looking just like effortlessly cool, like downtown diva. Oh my God, I hate words sometimes. Like, just like a sidebar, I'm a copywriter, and sometimes coming up with words and names and descriptions for stuff that you just think is cool is exhausting. I don't know how the rest of you guys are doing it. I like this, okay? For example, look at this girl sequin top with the jeans. Very cute. This is the most 2010s picture ever. I also really love this and the way that she has it paired with heels and a t-shirt. Sequin flares. I never got any of those. I wanted them, but I never had them. There's just something about it. Maybe it's just the fact that it's been 8 years and everything comes back around eventually. I don't know. So that's what I'm gonna be wearing this fall, among other things. If you wanna know more, I'm gonna be posting a lot of outfit videos on my Instagram. I'm also gonna be posting a lot of recreating outfit inspiration on this channel. So if you like this video, give it a like, give me a subscribe. And tell me in the comments what you guys are excited to wear for fall, because if you have a similar style to me, I would love some fresh ideas. In the meantime, I love you, you're beautiful, and never forget that everyone is a princess. Shout out Paris Hilton. Bye.